Hey guys, what's up? This is Ben here. We're just talking. As you guys probably heard, Kingsisle Entertainment was bought out over the weekend. Was it Friday or Saturday? The news broke. And why am I doing it like 3 days late? Well, simple. I wanted to see if there was new news that came out. And I just wanted to see, maybe there's something else that people are going to be talking about. So, and I figured everyone was going to make videos about it, so I just wanted to wait so I didn't have to do multiple videos, and I could just do something like this. Just me talking about how I feel, my opinions on everything. So this is going to be an uncut video. This is just going to be me talking. This is probably going to be one of my most honest videos ever. I'm not going to be scared to say what I feel towards this. And I haven't really watched anyone's videos about this stuff. So hopefully I have like a little bit of different takes. If not, and I just fall right in line to everyone else, that'll be cool too. So if you don't know, Kingsisle was bought out for $126 million. It's crazy to think that this game that I've been playing since I was 9 years old was bought out for $126 million. This game is almost 13 years old. I'm going to be celebrating my 22nd birthday in May. And I've been playing this game since I was 9. I've been playing this game half my life. And I'm excited for this. I'm excited for change, as most of us are. We're all aware that the developers, they've kind of dipped. They're not as good as they used to be, and that's kind of, that kind of just happens. Like, Call of Duty is a good example. They had, 5 good years of Call of Duty, and they introduced futuristic exosuits, jetpacks, and then, now they've taken it back to what made it good, but now it's, damage control. And, it happens with every game. Even the best of the best developers don't do well. It's normally, a long-term plan is, normally, 5 years. And so normally the first 5 years is awesome, and it was from 2008 to 2014. This game was awesome. It was golden, and there was still some stupid little things people hated pet maycast back in the day. That was a big complaint. Oh my god, I remember that so much. And it's crazy that we went from that to now bitching about spellaments and pay to win gear and packs. That didn't really happen back in the day. There was some spells that were in packs, but you could craft them though too. So there was just an alternative. Now it's they don't do that right away. Normally they make you wait a year and then you get to craft the new spells. And even Headless and Ranger, no, you don't even get to craft. You have to farm that shit. So I don't know. It's just crazy to see that the game where it was a few years ago to now. And so I want to talk about some of the positives I think is going to happen. And there's one negative that may happen. It's a may happen. We'll talk about that later. So the positives. One of the things I'm really looking forward towards in this whole thing, and this is so weird, people are probably not even caring about this, is the fact that there's a possibility. They talked about it in the article that they released today. Well, it's today for me, but when you see this yesterday, they're talking about the possibility of going mobile and going on console. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have friends outside the Wiz community. I'm sure we all have friends outside the Wiz community, but I have friends that I play Call of Duty with, friends I just grew up with, friends that I've been friends with for a long time. And a lot of them told me that, hey, because everyone knows what I do. No one's I don't keep this a hidden secret. It's not like I'm ashamed of making videos for a game I love. But my friends told me that if Wizard 1 ever came to console, how Free Roms used to do, and I think DC Online did too, a few years ago, they would play it, and they would do it. They would buy it and do it. And they're finally talking about that after years and years and years of people begging, me begging people to get a computer, because not everyone has a computer. And that's the only way you can play this game, is on a fucking computer. So it's I don't know. I'm just glad. I hope to God that happens because who knows? I own an Elgato. I get to use it. I just go plug in my Elgato and then go record stuff on PlayStation, and then that would be fun, right? Like doing Wizard 1 on PlayStation. That'll be fun. And if that ever happens, I hope to God they do something like Destiny does, where you buy the game day one, and don't do a $60 game. Please, Kingsisle, well, whoever owns it now, is it Media something owns this game now? Please don't make it a $60 game. If you take it to console, $10, $15, okay? Keep it cheap, keep it low. $15 to buy it, and that gives you all the way to the first arc. And then the second arc will be an extra $15, and then third arc, yada yada. $15 per arc, which would be an expansion. I think that would be awesome. Doing something like Destiny does, just expansions to the game. And I feel like that would be the best way, is just making people buy everything outright. And obviously some people, like, no one's going to want to buy the game fully. Especially newer people. They're going to be a little bit skeptic of the game fully. Because there's so much content, some people will put the game down. Right? So if you could buy the first arc, get the best arc in the game, arguably, and just rev off on that, people would be pretty happy with that. And I don't know. I feel like going to PS5 and Xbox One S sometime in 2021 or 2022 would be a great move, and it probably will increase the longevity of this game. Some people would say no, but I think so. And another thing that they're talking about is mobile. I'm not really into mobile, so I'll keep this short and to the point. I'm aware mobile games have a market. I don't really play mobile games. I'm aware Call of Duty has a mobile game. I'm aware Among Us is on mobile. Clash of Clans, Angry Birds, Flappy Bird, was it? I don't know. People, there's mobile games out there that people love. I'm not into mobile. I think that would be an awesome move too. And I think that would be more, it would have a bigger reach for people if they go on mobile. But if I had to choose between mobile and console, which one they should do, I think console. Like, especially for next gen. Like, next gen. Not like PS4 and Xbox One. Like, PS5 and Xbox One S. It'd be awesome. They can actually do stuff. They can update the graphics if they want to. They can just do whatever they want. And it would reach a new crowd of people. I think it would be awesome. So another thing that they're talking about doing is, I'm paraphrasing here. I don't remember what exactly it was, because I don't have it right here in front of me. But they're talking about either lowering the paywall in the game, which means they're probably going to make it either cheaper, or they're going to make it so there's no paywall at all. Like, free to play. Like, actually what a free to play game means. And if that happens, this is going to save the game. This is going to save the game. No one's going to complain about a broken game that's free to play. Right? Maybe you won't want to invest your time into it, but no one's going to complain because it's free. I think the big problem is with Wizard 101 right now is that there's microtransactions, there's pay-to-win gear, you got to farm, you got to spend your time, but you also got to buy memberships, and this all takes time. No one should play a full-time... No game should be a full-time job. And Wizard 101 is certainly a full-time job. So, that's what I'm going to say. So, I hope that they do this. I hope that they decrease the paywall or make it so the game's just completely free. That would be awesome. Right? Like, the whole 12 Days of the Spotlight, they just were like, have at it. Game's free. For, 12 days? It was day one. And that was just such well received. And everyone loved it. Imagine if that was just the game as a whole. That would be awesome. So, I don't know. One of the things I'm scared about, and this is just me talking, okay? I don't think there's any, like, proof behind what I'm about to say. I'm just scared about long-term longevity. What I mean by that is I'm scared that they're gonna fuck up. What do I mean by that? Is I'm scared that this company is just another company that wants to make money like how Kingsisle Entertainment wanted to. I'm scared that Kingsisle, they wanted to monetize a lot of things. What if this company just wants to do that too? Because, like, when you look at the article, they're talking about, like, how to benefit long term from this. They're talking about like money before taxes or whatever it is. But they're talking about it in a business sense. And no, it's a business. They're gonna, of course, want to make money. They're gonna want to make a profit. But I don't know. That's like the only thing I think that could go wrong in all of this. So what do I hope that we get to see? Well, obviously, I hope that we get to see console games. I hope that the paywall gets decreased. I hope to God we get a pirate update. Like, I know there's the whole community that's like, revive Pirate 101, and I don't know what... I'm aware that they're like all gonna storm the server one day. I'm not quite aware of the movement because I don't really keep up with stuff like how I should. My bad. But I hope to God that Pirate 101 gets an update. Like, an actual update. Like, how, like, the fall update is. Like, you get the world, you get, like, a bunch of stuff in it. That would be cool. I hope that they increase how many workers they have. Like I think the big problem with Wizard 101 is that they don't have enough workers. They have the mobile branch, they have the pilot branch, which feels like there's only like 2 people working there, and then they got the Wizard 101 branch. And I hope to God that they hire more people, and a lot more people, so they can pull out more updates consistently. I hope that they do more updates for like Beast Moon, and more updates that people want to see, like pet enrollment. I've been begging for pet enrollment for years. How cool would it be for PvP crayons, you know? Like, remember, like, back in the day, updates they weren't, like, one big update. Like, there's 3 updates a year now, and they're pretty big. But, like, back in the day, there used to be, like, 5 or 6 updates throughout the year, but it would only be, like, one thing. Like, you would get Fission, then you would get Aqua, then you would get Warmaster, and all those spells. That was fun. I want to see more of that. And I hope that they're more transparent. This is the big one. I really like a transparent company. I like a company that expresses what they want to do and where they want the game to be. I think the big problem with Wizard 101 between us and the developers is that there's no communication. You know, they try to fix that with Kingsisle Live, but it just kind of shows how they don't play the game. And it's very apparent to people that do play the game. And they try to make it so there's, you know, the community manager, that he would interact with people on Twitter and whatever. But then, you know, I don't know. I don't feel like it was as good as it could have been. And I just would love for them to be more transparent and more communicative to us, to the community. Not like give special, like, you know, stuff to certain people, but just treat everyone as people and talk to us and tell us, hey, this is what we're working on. This is what we want to do. Hey, what's your feedback on this, you know? I don't know. I want this to be a good thing. And I think this will be a better thing. Or at the very least, this company will probably... I don't want to say revive. Because revive would probably mean that they go back to the roots back in 2010 when the game was at its peak. But I hope that the game's in a better state in the next 3 years. Because this is make it or break it for me, personally. If the game sucks and these developers drop the ball on Wizard 101, I'm done. I probably won't play the game much more. I'll maybe come back once in Blue Moon just to see what's new. But being a daily player, an active player, would probably cease to exist. Because for a lot of us, this is make it or break it. And if they fail, and I don't know how long we should give them before we're like, okay, this is it. But like, if they fail, like, I think a lot of us are gonna quit. I think this is, like, for me personally, I felt like the game was gonna end with this arc. I felt like Arc 4 was gonna be the last arc. And seeing this, I'm happy that it's not the final arc, and that they're talking about more long-term longevity here. And they're talking about, you know, making more updates and about to increase profits and all that sort of stuff. And I hope this is a good thing. So, I know this video is a little boring. I know this is not going to be everyone's thing. But I just wanted to talk and just get my opinion out there. I don't know how long this video is. How long was this video? 15 minutes almost. I think this is a reasonable watch. So, I don't know. thank you guys for watching. I will probably stream sometime this week. Don't hold me to that, because something could pop up. There's some things going on right now in my life, and gotta take care of that. But if everything goes according to plan, I probably will stream Thursday. So, thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to talk and I stream, ask me any question on the stream about this. So thank you, and see you guys soon. Thank you for listening, by the way. I should probably thank you guys for watching my videos more often. So thanks. Bye, guys.